Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about Chapter 1, Lesson 1, changing fractions to decimals. So when you have a fraction, it is nothing more than a division problem. So what we are going to do is divide. You're going to divide the top number, the numerator, by the denominator, which is the bottom number. So if you had x over y, just to be clear, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Okay, you're going to put the top number into the box and the bottom number out of the box. Numerator in, denominator out. So this is how you would change a fraction into a decimal. So let's do a couple of problems. It's very simple. If you had the fraction 3/4, you would take the top number, the numerator, and put it in and the denominator out. And you would then do long division. You would say 3 divided by 4. You can't divide 3 by 4, so it's 0. We'll put a decimal and a 0 here. Now we're going to divide 30 by 4. 30 divided by 4 is 7. Then you multiply. 7 times 4 is 28. You'll bring down the 2 because you're going to subtract, and then you're going to put an extra 0 and bring it down. Now you're going to divide 20 by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20, and you have a 0. This is called a terminating decimal. It terminates because we ended up with a 0. So 3/4 is equal to 0.75. Okay, let's try another one. What if you had -2/9? To change this into a fraction or into a decimal, the first thing we're going to do is put the negative sign into our answer. Then we are going to take our 2 and divide it by 9. Again, you can't divide 2 by 9. So we will put our 0, our decimal, and our 0. 9 goes into 20 2 times. 2 times 9 is 18. We subtract and get a 2. If I add a 0 and come down, I'm right back to where I started. So -2, 2/9 is actually 0.2 repeating, because that would be 18. We'd come down here, bring a 0 and another 0. So this is 0.2 repeating. We already have our negative sign, so 0.2 repeating. This is a repeating decimal. Okay, also a rational number, right? We did that in the last lesson. Let's try another one. What if you had a mixed number, 4 2/5, to change into a fraction, into a decimal? Well, we don't need the 4. We know it's going to be 4 point something. It's only the fraction that we care about. So we are going to take our numerator and then our denominator on the outside. We're going to put our 0 and our decimal, and now we're going to divide. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. This gives us 0. It terminates. So 4 2/5 is actually 4.4. Okay, I hope this helps. Numerator divided by denominator. Top number in, bottom number out. Okay? What if you had to do one that was double digits? What if you had, say, 13 and 25? Oh my goodness, how are we going to do that? Same way we did the others. We're going to put our 13 inside, our 25 outside. We're going to put our 0, our decimal, and a 0. Now you're going to take 2 goes into 13. Since you've got 25, that's 2 digits into 3 digits. So what you want to do is focus on the first digit into the first 2 digits. So 13 divided by 2 would be 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Okay, so that's too much. We have to take this and go backward one. So we are going to change this from a 6 to a 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. And we will subtract. So 130 minus 125 will be 5. Add another 0. 25 goes into 50 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and it terminates at 0. So this will be 0.052. Okay? I hope that makes sense to everybody. It's as simple as that. Divide the top number by the bottom number. All right? Good luck.